So this is the day that the vending machine gets delivered. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. I'm super excited to bring you along, and without further ado, let's go check it out. Alright, so you saw it with your own eyes. The installation was a breeze. They literally brought everything in on a Penske truck with an automatic tailgate, wheeled it in with a narrow set of pallet jacks. So now everything is in place, and we're going to head on over to Sam's Club and get some snacks and some drinks. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, something I did want to mention is that you're going to want to keep track of all of your receipts for your own personal tax and accounting purposes. And also, when you're at these big box stores, you will notice that the prices shown on the labels will also include a per unit price, which is going to be very handy for you when picking out products and ultimately deciding what you're going to charge for your products in your machine. This is the first trip to Sam's Club, the first of many, I'm sure. It's time to get our game faces on. Okay, so that was a relatively quick shop. I'm not exactly sure how much all this is going to cost, but either way, I'll head over to check out. We'll see what the damage is. Of course, it would be raining on my first trip to Sam's Club, but luckily for us, they do have a covered area for loading. Alright y'all, we're loaded up and ready to go. Here's a quick shot of the goods. Alright, this is something that I wanted to go ahead and share with you. Now that we're all checked out at Sam's, here is the list of items that I purchased. And it did cost a grand total of $237 to get enough product to fill the machine up. So that's certainly something that you'll want to keep in mind if you're starting a vending machine business, that you're also going to have a few $100s extra on hand to buy product to fill up at least one machine. And another tip for when you're shopping at Sam's Club, Costco, and these other types of stores, it's going to be beneficial to go ahead and get the Plus card. Each big chain store typically offers one for usually about double the price of the initial card, and that's going to get you into the store a lot earlier. I know at Sam's Club, instead of having to wait until 10 o'clock, I'm able to go in at 7 a.m., which is going to be very beneficial. So, just a tip and something to keep in mind. First things first, we'll get the coin mechanism loaded up with nickels, dimes, and quarters. I might do some dollars later. Now that we're all stocked up, the last thing to do is install the NAYAX card reader and see what happens.